Hello and welcome back to Nostalgia with Nick. It's good to see you again. When we last left off, we were in the Southern Barrens, but we're all done now. And we're all in the Hillsbrad Foothills. We're questing with the undead now. We got plenty of quests to do. We might sign up for a random dungeon after we do a couple of quests. See how we go. Hopefully we don't get Gnomeregan again. Razorfern Cry would be great. There's a lot of good items there that we could use. Why have I got no sound? You got sound? There we go. There we go, there's our sound. Wasn't there a quest around here where you have to kill... There it is. But because it's green, it didn't show up. So you have to search for low-level quests. Another wretched day in Terran Mill. All of this clean air puts me in such a foul mood, Nickelbull. The sooner we can plague the humans here, the better. I've been conducting intense studies on possible killing agents to use in my concoctions, but I still haven't the time to collect them all. If you want to make yourself useful for yourself of use, procure the following items for me. 10 grey bear tongues, and the very rare and hard to find creeper ichor. If you find both, you'll find both bears and creepers just outside of Terran Mill. There we go. I like to talk time to time. Like as I... excuse me. I originally said I wasn't going to do any kind of, you know, rage baiting or anything. I'm still not. This isn't that. What I was going to do is just talk about the opposite. And instead of talking about things that are going to upset you, I wanted to talk about things that you could use for your own personal mental health benefits. I'm not a doctor. I left school at year 10. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I can share things that have worked for me. And if they worked for me, they could work for you too. We'll talk little things here and there. I don't want to get it too heavy. But what I really enjoyed the other day was I was driving home. And I started listening to music that I haven't listened to since I was like a teenager. And it was great. It was really funny. So I was driving home and I'm like, oh, well, what can I listen to? And it was one of those things where back when I was a teenager, YouTube wasn't around. The internet wasn't what it is now. So I spent a lot of time just when I was playing my games, either having DVDs on or watching, listening to music. And I used to just essentially just, you have them kind of on repeat, because if you were playing WoW back in the day, you were probably playing it like all day. It was your weekend from, when you from school. And if you had nothing going on, well, you'd probably play WoW for all day. So I used to just listen to the same songs, the same albums, watch the same DVDs, and just, you would almost have it on repeat where you would get through the whole day. I remember having the... What was it? The extended editions of Lord of the Rings. And I used to watch them. Like, I would watch them all, and then I would, because I had the DVDs and I had the extended editions, you would get all the bonus features. So then you would watch all the bonus features, and then you would listen to the commentary through the movies. So you would get through it, and it was a lot of fun. But going back to music, I used to listen to a lot more music than what I do now. Mainly because now if I'm traveling somewhere or I've got spare time, I might just put on a YouTube video or play a game on my phone for a little bit. It's just different now. So I was just driving home and I was like, oh, I'm not listening to any audiobooks, I'm not listening to any podcasts or anything. Let's put on some music, like stuff that I used to listen to 20 years ago or so. You feel good. I felt great from it. It was like the smallest thing, just listening to some music. But it was fun as hell. So I suggest that when you're if you've got a minute, listen to some things you used to listen to back when you were younger. So I'm 39 in August this year, and from my analytics, it looks like a lot of the people who watch my stuff are in between 35 and 45, give or take, or 25 and 45. So if you're my age or older, and you haven't listened to music that you used to listen to in a long time, just go into the search bar on YouTube when you're done. Type in some songs that you used to listen to and just listen to them. And just let me know how you go with that, because I had a lot of fun. And of just doing something that was just very simple. It wasn't deep. It wasn't life-changing. But it made me feel good, which is what I'm trying to say. And if I can give you some pro tips, things that I've used to help get through the day sometimes, I want to share them with everyone. And it can be literally just as simple as doing something you used to do. And it was funny, I was watching a video of, he was Paulie Shaw, and he was on, might have been Joe Rogan or something. And he was talking about all the things he used to do when he was younger. And the interviewer, whoever he was, said, oh, well, you know, you can still actually go out and do all those things that you used to do. I don't think it was Joe Rogan, I think it was someone else. And I was going through the comments, and someone said something very interesting. And it was, he doesn't necessarily miss the act of doing those things, he more misses the feeling of doing them for the first time, or being in that state of mind when you do them. So when you do something as a kid, you don't have the weight of the world on your shoulders as you do when you're an adult. You know, when you're a teenager listening to those songs, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have a relationship if you've got one. You may not be married. You're probably not married. You probably don't have kids. You probably don't have a job. So you got all those. You're way more carefree. But just listening to some music that I had when I was, you know, in those carefree days, it kind of takes you back. And you can be like, oh man, that was... You kind of get hit with that. Well, nostalgia. And the definition of nostalgia is looking back at... Something about looking back at things in a bittersweet kind of way. And it was that, yeah, it was sweet because you didn't have all those troubles in your life, and it was bitter because, well, you took it for granted. But it doesn't mean you still can't kind of chase that feeling, you know? You can still get it. Excuse the sniffles. So I think that was pretty much all I wanted to say about that. It was just, okay. When you're done, when you go to bed, when you're preparing dinner tonight, when anything. Pop on an album that you used to listen to when you were younger. And see what that does. You'd be surprised. The specimens are perfect, Nicobol. You have managed to bring me the slightest hint of joy on yet another miserable day. Hey, see? He listened. He's listening to some music right now that he used to listen to. Your efforts are appreciated. It will take but a moment for me to mix these components into what I have deemed an elixir of suffering. There we go. Nothing's brighter my gloomy day in this miserable foothills like bringing a little suffering into the world. Let us see if our little potion has achieved its desired effect. Give my assistant Umpi a taste of what the Dark Lady has planned for both humans and Scourge alike. Hi, Umpi. Ribbit! Croak! Oh no, he croaked. Oh, Nicobol, the flowers are blooming in Hillsbrad and the air is so fresh and brisk. I can't help but wallow in the misery of it all. I look out my grimly window and long for the day when our new plague brings this world the death it deserves. As much as I would love to sit and brood all day, my duty to the Dark Lady calls. Help me, would you? My research leads me to believe I can make the most splendid death brew with the blood of a mountain lion. Bring some to me, and we'll have a little fun.
Goodbye. And you, watch your back.
No, I'm not alchemist, I'm a herbalist. Well, we got 21 hit points and 32 mana, and we put another point into Flurry. And we can learn the small scroll now. My lady, you know very well what it is we are offering. The opportunity for you to take the Barrens and the lands beyond is a great one. We simply want to aid in return. By aid, we mean nothing more than you giving us the freedom to take action in the area. Where's the herpes of you? Please allow us to discuss this further. We have great power and willing to share it. Share it with those wise enough to join us. I will remain outside Razorfern Downs for the time being. Best regards, Ambassador Malkin. Let's hand this in. Fly up to Undercity, hand that in. Not only that, so many herbs. I was going to say something, and I've totally forgotten. I'm sure that happens to everyone. Level 28 spells. Hopefully there's a Shaman trainer in Undercity. I don't actually know if there is. If not, we'll worry about it another time. We're not really hurting for whatever it might be. So it's not a big deal if we can and can't make it. Let's jump into a dungeon. We might, if we're lucky, get a Kral group going. At least we got that really good necklace last time. 70 health, 7 agility. There might be a Shaman trainer in with the with Sylvanas. Excuse me. Yummy. And drop that off in the bank. Drop this off in the bank. So we got to, yeah. Gotta go to Sylvanas anyway.
Got the best deals anywhere.
No, there's Paladin trainers here. I recognize the insignia. Oh no, these guys sound like the Ultimate Warrior. I recognize the insignia on this scroll, Nickabold. You found this on the crone who reigns over Razorford Kral. Interesting. The Scourge aren't content with one continent, it seems. This ambassador Malkin, the one who wrote the note, is one of the Scourge-plagued servants, a human diplomat to the kingdom of Lordaeron before things changed. If the Scourge are trying to gain a foothold in Kalimdor, then it is up to us to act. Malkin claims he is outside Razorfern Downs. The ambassador must be slain. His mission, a failure in the eyes of the Lich King. His presence there does explain much of what we've discovered about the area. Some of the Quillbore have grown frightfully powerful, while showing signs of the plague in their own way. Truly that must be the sign of some sort of deal they've struck. Find Malkin and slay him, Nickabold. Return to me after the deed is done. Sure. But who are you? Okay. Is there a yeah, oof. Alright. Shaman? Class? No. Fine. Profession. First aid. Very well. Are they working? Hey, first aid.
What do you require?
Train me in the arts of the heavy wool bandage, lady. We'll go back to the bank and then fly back to Terran Mill. Guess we're gonna do the rescue first. While I'm here, do these have any worth? Sure. 20 gold. They sell, they sell. If not, I don't really care. I need both hands for my weapon. Might do the rescue first. I think we already said that. And we can do syndicate personnel while we're there. Then we can do the Battle of Hillsbrad, yes. Even if we don't go back to anywhere to get our level 28 stuff, it's not a big deal. We do want to go back at level 30 though. And then if we need it, because I would like to clear this up a little bit. Strangle Kelp we won't need anymore. Wild Steelbloom, King's Blood, Grave Moss, Swift Thistle. Because essentially if we just want a lot of Lion's Ink, we can just get a ton of life root. We won't need to worry about the rest of it. Let's go rescue some orcs. Yeah, being flagged is a little nervous because I would primarily play on. Oh, we can just do that. I can get rid of it. I used to primarily just play on PvE servers, so then you wouldn't have to just worry about a random gankage. Hello, Chris Legace. Would you like some bear meat that I just picked up?
Have a good one.
Where are you going? Oh, I didn't expect to kill 4 of them in one go. No. I need the burnished gold ring for that one. Here we go, Jailer Morgan. Over here, buddy. Be free, Togthar! I will free Droll when I get the chance. Oh, he's right there, Jailer Eston. Awesome. Oh, we got lucky. Both jailers are at the same place. And it didn't trigger him either. Interesting.
Charging. I can't cast that yet.
Ooh. That's the third two-handed sword in a row that's been a rare drop that I can't loot. 2 of them dropped in the dungeons, and then 1 is dropped right now. It is 19.6 DPS, so it's worse than what we currently got. But then, there's a chance on hit, hurls a fiery ball that causes 70 fire damage and an additional 9 over 6 seconds. It's called the Searing Blade. Shamans can't use swords. Ooh, we just need a tank. Seems to be the running theme here. Needing good tanks. you go, Drell. I have found you. I have freed you. Ah, it is good to be free from my bonds. Have you freed Thorgol yet? The humans split us up after our capture. Go on without me, and I will make my own way back to Terran Mill. And take these boots of the eagle that aren't good for you. What do we need? 9 more rogues and 1 watchman. We can do that.
I need to get closer.
Yeah, it still says there's rogues in the area. They're not all running around stealthed, are they?
I'm out of range. Charge.
Okay, so they're not running around stealth, I just couldn't see them. I just felt weird that this watchtower was facing the wrong way. Like every other watchtower is facing the road.
It's too far.
So there's a path, you know, to the door. If you're friendlies. But this one was it's not. The path is behind it. Okay, we just gotta go looking for rogues, I guess. 7 of them. Killed all those people and only killed 3 rogues.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Looks like they're just going to be scattered throughout the place. Ooh, nice, there's two in there. Alright, we got our skulls. Four more rogues. Here we go. Ooh, a green shield. Alright, and here's our last rogue. We can bail. Get out of here. This quest must have... Whoop. Damn, I accidentally hit E. Must just be about to turn grey because everyone I'm killing is grey. We'll do Humbert's sword when we need to go get the dwarves. So we'll worry about that later. We'll hand these quests in first and empty our bags, and then we'll go and do the other stuff. It's funny. World of Warcraft has so many probably royalty-free sound effects in it for like everything. You can't help but hear them in everything else you'll either watch. Like you'll be watching something like a movie or a TV show, playing a different game, and then they'll use like that bear, that roar, roar sound. You're like, hey, I know that one. What was I playing the other day? Excellent, Shaman. At this rate, the Syndicate pests will be rid from the land in no time.
What now?
Precious skulls, so beautiful. I owe you as promised, Nicobol. Awesome, we do need a new ring. 3 intellect, 3 stamina. We need both those stats.
What do you need?
So the humans thought to turn our warriors into slaves, did they? We'll show them. It would seem that they have taken Goldur, our leader, to another location. We must find him and rescue him. But we currently have no clue where he is. When we have a lead, I'll be sure to tell you, Nicobol.
For the Horde.
Yes, you do that.
Speak quickly.
I was playing something the other day. I think it was actually Baldur's Gate 3. And there's a sound that something made, and it was the sound of I think that the bats make in WoW. And I heard, I'm like, hey, that's the bat sound in WoW. Oh, it was funny. Once you hear these things, you can't go back. Same with StarCraft 1. If you've played StarCraft 1, there's certain sounds in that game that you will hear everywhere. Still waiting on a tank. I'm thinking, where do we go at 30? Do we go Stranglethorn Vale? Yeah, once I'm finished this zone, I think I gotta... I'll head over to the zone next to us, Arathi, and I'll see what's there. But yeah, I think we do Stranglethorn Vale at early 30s. Because you start there at like level 32 or 33 or less, and you can like leave at 45 whilst jumping around from other zones. But it's like the Barrens, it lasts you forever. Be nice if we could get some shoulder pads that were good for us. 6 intellect and 3 stamina is okay, but I'd like a little bit more stamina and agility. Superb collection, Nickelball. No. Ah, nothing like the fresh smell of blood in the foothills. Now we'll mix in a touch of this and a little of that, and let the real fun begin. What I have crafted with this blood I like to call an elixir of pain. If my calculations are correct, this concoction could be the start of something very beautiful for Lady Sylvanas. But what we need is a test. Take this elixir to the northern farm in Hillsbrad Foothills. Too many hills. To the southwest. Let's see how Farmer Ray's little dog Stanley likes his treat. Alright, let's go poison a dog. We are playing as the bad guy. We are working for the bad guys. Ah! Enough. As soon as I transform, he hits me once, he's like, okay, I'm done. Okay, let's get Ray. Yeah. Oh, I'm good. And then we'll go poison the dog. Ah! Because their attack speed's like half a second, so they just knock you on your ass in pretty quick. Ah, Citizen Wilkes. And what did you do? He murdered an apothecary. Murdered Eli. Running around with your coin purse and your lantern, thinking you're all that in a bag of potato chips. Well, let me tell you something. You aren't. He's back! Citizen Wilkes! He's back from the dead!
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that.
Wolf? You pour some of the elixir into the hand and hold it before Stanley's mouth. He's enraged! It's an enraged Stanley. Question, does Stanley have a moustache? I wish these had infinite and not charges. So he didn't have to keep just reapplying. Like, they already gave it no mana cost. So you can just spam it without, you know, consequence. Like, they could keep the whole can't happen more than once every 3 seconds or whatever it is. But this is me just complaining. It's okay. That's the biggest problem we have today. It's a good day. Geez, I reckon if we ever want to do a dungeon, we've just got to make a warrior and roll a tank.
I can't cast that.
So it just seems that there's just no tanks.
That smell is
He's back from the dead with a vengeance. Citizen Wilkes trying to kill us. Slowly burning to death. Oh, 64 crit with the backhand. No wonder he killed that apothecary. Oh, farmer. Yeah, we'll kill her later. When we come back for the next part of the quest. I have got 4 levels on him and he's still aggroed from half the zone. They're very angry. I mean, they are starving, so it makes sense. Ah! Dazed! Go away! Okay, we made it. Oh, far out. They would not leave us alone.
What is it?
What are you looking for? May your blades never dull.
I am forsaken.
Mouse. Thank you. At ease, Shaman. I see you have returned from battle. My sources tell me you performed well in the Hillsbrad front. Word of the... Oh, we're honored with Undercity. Word of the attack on the northern farms has the townsfolk panicked. Most excellent. Our Deathstalkers report peasants fleeing to the fields in southern Hillsbrad. The fools think they can hide in the orchards and escape their doom. Perhaps prove them wrong, Nickelbull. Return to the Hillsbrad fields and seek out the cowering peasants. Lay waste to them in the name of the Dark Lady. Dismissed! Another day, another elixir to be made. If it were up to me, I'd just let the pathetic humans and the Scourge fight it out. They seem bent on killing each other as is. Alas, the Dark Lady wants to help speed up the process a tad, so why not pass these morbid days by spreading a little death and disease across the land? Here's the plan, Nicobal. You go out to the Nethering Strand, south of Terran Mill, and east of the river, and South Shore. Collect me 6 Mudsnot blossoms from the field for my next elixir. No, we're going to do the Hillsbrad peasants first, because that's our only grain quest now. Gonna run along the road so we don't have like 1,000 mountain lions eating our butts. Now there was a Father Calabar for the ambush of supplies from the Undercity. Cool. Keeping me stun locked. What did I get? Blacksmithing recipe. Enchant cloak. Minus agility. Minor agility. Minus agility. Enchant your cloak to be worse. Yes. What else? Offhand, +3 frost spell damage. That's okay. A gold ore, laced pants, cornbread. Ah, here she is, the ambusher herself. About to get ambushed. Well, at least I'm getting experience for these guys. The amount we have to kill. They all chain into someone else. Keep your water shields up. Halfway done. Nearly. These have some nice music to listen to.
I'm out of range.
She's going to patrol the area, might as well get her again. There we go. I was supposed to say, have we killed them all? Waiting on respawns. She's back! Respawn timer is insane. Eat some cheese. Well, we're waiting on more peasants to come back. Here we go. Whoop. Oh, sweet. Two of them. Nearly done. 3 more. There he is. Lucky last. Our lucky... Here he... We'll get you instead. No. We already claimed him. We will be our lucky number 15. We need 1 DPS. We're done. This part, at least. There's like it's like a 10-part chain quest. It's awesome. Just keeps going. It's like you start off by killing the farmers, and then the peasants think they can run away, so you kill them. And he goes, oh no, the peasants are getting protected by like the guards who go around and kill the guards. Oh no, the guards are getting, you know, their orders from leadership. So go kill the leadership. It's like, well, we've already killed the guards. There's no one left. Hey, yeah. No! Ah! No! No more gun! Okay. More like no regard. Yeah, no regard instead of no regard. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Paladin? At least it's a different tank than the last 2 times. Okay, what do we got? We got a Paladin? Priest? Druid? Druid. Okay. Well, I don't have to worry about a hunter taking all our gear. I just have to worry about the Paladins. Well, not necessarily the Paladin, but the Druid, maybe? 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 Though, as with tradition, things will either not drop, or we will get outrolled. At least we're 1 level higher than what we were last time we were here, so when we run into all the level 30s and 31s, we should at least be able to do something. So let's just, fingers crossed. You know, happy feelings. Feel happy thoughts. Helped Peter Pan fly can help us get some loot. Once we finish with this dungeon, we might hand in the quest and we'll call it a day. Seeing that we're just at the beginning and this could take a while, considering how last Nomagarden run went. It didn't go well. Hey guys, you want to stand not in the fire? We good? What are we doing? Alright, so looks like we've got 1 druid, spellcaster. The other druid is feral, so me and the feral druid need the same gear. At least if a weapon drops, hopefully no one else needs it. Like if an axe or a mace drops. Well, if a mace drops, then the druid will probably take it. But if it's an axe, druid can't use it. And the paladin is a tank, so maybe. But at least once we're done in like a level or 2, we can start doing Shadowfang keeps. Scarlet Monasteries. That's where the real fun is. Oh, he mana drained me. Yeah, I think the group would benefit a bit better from mana spring than health spring. Okay, the tank just dinged, so that's going to be good for survivability. It looks like he pulled like 2 or 3 groups. Just keep coming. And it looks like they have a severe level advantage. You've got what? Paladin's 29, I'm 28. We've got the healer who's 27. The druid is 25, and the other druid's 26. And all these things we're going to be running into is like 28 to 30. So not a lot of people can hit these things for full damage. I've got a feeling that we're probably not going to see the end of this dungeon. Not at least with not with this group. We'll take it as far as we can get, and if we have to bail, we'll bail. But if it turns into one of those ones where it's just we constantly die and then everyone leaves, it's like, oh man. The curse of Nomragan. Alright, well one of the druids, the feral druid, got a level up, so helps us a little bit. I'm one slot away, which will be great. As long as this guy doesn't want to take a shortcut straight away, and we end up in the same position as the last time. Damn! Yeah! Big numbers. Alright, at least if we kill this boss, I might be able to get something. I wonder if Water Shield and Mana Spring, they're both, but they're on me. So are they stacking? Ooh, nice. 21 hit points and 33 mana. Put that last point into flurry. And next, we've got a couple of very interesting choices. We've got mental dexterity, which we want. Spiritual weapons, which we definitely want. And improved Wind Fairy Totem, eventually. Spirit weapons gives you, yeah, we'll go all that next level. No. 4 stamina, 9 spirit. I would take it if I didn't already have a second ring. We're jumping down here? Okay. Whoa. Thought we almost botched that one. Moment of truth, really. This last tunnel. If we can do that, we can do the last boss. But if we can't beat this tunnel, then that'll be it for tonight. At least I'm their level this time. I've gotten 2 levels since I was here last. Gives me a bit more of a fighting chance. We get to the alignment time. Oof. So that was it. Oh, that was it. Thought that was a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it must be, because it's 26 every 5 seconds while casting. That's 10, and that. Yeah! So Water Shield does stack with Mana Spring. Tight. Alright, so far so good. My famous last words. I think if you go down that path, there's a boss down there that drops a really, really good two-handed mace for druids. But no one ever goes down that path because the last boss is just at the end of here. Like, Nomagan is absolutely massive and no one, and we do probably like 10, not 10% of it, like half of it or less, because you get to skip so much of it. Where was the alert system? Ah. Is there anyone nearly dead? No. No one's nearly dead. The lowest one's at 1100 HP. Well, we got a couple of them. We would have been fine if the healer would have said something. Because what happened was the mobile alert system came up from behind the healer. The healer didn't say anything. You need to kill that thing fast. If it doesn't, it spawns like 3 level 32s, which is hard when no one's even close to 30. Well, when we're all just before 30. So when we're in the middle of a fight and then 3 more 31 or 32 spawn, it's not good. And I couldn't react to it fast enough because I didn't know it was there. Neither could anyone else. Hell, the healer could have even hit it and killed it. The thing doesn't have much health. But we're nearly at the end, so there's a chance we can do this still. And then hopefully this is the last time we ever have to do Nomogan on this character. Like, you spawn so far away. The dungeon's so far away, and then by the time you get in it, you gotta backtrack through the whole thing, because you always die at the end. It's like a Dark Souls boss run. I think I've died more times doing this dungeon than I have any other time. probably already asked this last recording, but do any of you actually like Gnomeregan? Like, I think if you do it properly at the right level, and like try and do like a full clear, it's quite thematic and has a really cool story behind it. But ever since people found out you can skip multiple parts and you don't need to do them, there's so many offshoots of it. There's so many little places that have a lot of story that just you don't do. And then it takes away from that, and because it takes away from that, it doesn't matter. Like, it loses its lore. So it just turns into a very interesting dungeon to a not so much. Okay, well, us three are nearly back. Just hanging to the wall. And for the love of God, say something if a thingo comes at you. It ran up here and saw his ass. Okay, we're nearly there. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed in the chats, please. In the comments, not the chats. Last session was live. This one's recorded. In the comments below. Fingers crossed, please. Oh, I really need a new weapon. I know I just got this one, but I've already nearly out-leveled it. Of course he was going to pull when we're not ready. Half the group is here, waiting for the healer to get mana, and the tank's just like, alright guys, well I'm ready. Alright, 2 groups to go. Fingers crossed. Alright, as a great man once said, hold on to your butts.
Usurpers! Nomergan is mine! My machines are the future! They'll destroy you all!
And a shield. I'm pretty sure he can drop like a 2-handed mace. Doesn't he drop like his right arm or something? It's like a really cool 2-handed mace. That would be nice. Oh well. We did it. That's all that matters. Not only did we do it, but we got Vigorous Handguards of the Wild. 15 attack power, 5 stamina, 7 agility. Wowzers, we're going to get 15 attack power, 3 agility, 1 stamina, and 15 armor. That's some real good gloves. And because we did our random dungeon, we got 70 silver and 4,650 mana experience just for the fun of it. The grip of death is tightening around the town of Hillsbrad. The battle goes well. The humans of Hillsbrad have been putting up unexpected resistance. The problem appears to be that the townsfolk are being armed by the local blacksmith. We need to shut down all supply lines. Your mission will be to execute Blacksmith Verrington, slay his apprentices as well. While they bring back a shipment of iron from their stockpile, the supplies will come in handy when we are done with conquering of Hillsbrad and begin raising South Shore.
Where our enemies abound.
Strength and honor.
At last, we begin to hear word and rumor. Find evidence of Golder's whereabouts. The humans have been moving him around, but we are narrowing down our search and focusing on the large syndicate camp just north of here. Go there, Nickable, and bring back whatever information you can get your hands on. Sure. And we're nearly already halfway through this level. Bonza, mate.
That better be good.
Master Hercule was almost complete with his transformation into a lynch when a human lynch mob discovered his ritual lair in the hills and brutally killed him. To make matters worse, they buried his corpse in the South Shore Cemetery. Such disrespect for a great wizard is unacceptable. As his apprentice, I shall see to it that the rains of vengeance fall upon the town of South Shore. We will need Hercules' rod first. Yeti overtook his ritual lair. Undoubtedly one of the beasts has it. And that's that. Thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot, got far. Smashing out quests. We got Nomoragan done. We got some loot. Ooh, don't know what's going to happen next time. We might sign ourselves up for another dungeon. Probably get Nomoragan again if we're unlucky. But oh well. It won't last forever, and we will outlevel it and do more and better things. But until then, you look after yourselves, and thanks for coming. It was great to see you. Bye for now.